gentlemen, welcome to the National Theatre of Harlem and End the Silence.
I have become accustomed to shadows, running away from light, wide apertures, overexposure, always viewed through his lens.
In springtime, the telephoto.
Wide angles for winter.
Relentless.
Staring,
Constant.
Being asked to perform.
forever on stage,
Telling his story.
Telling his story.
telling his story,
Never asked to write my own script.
Never asked.
never considered,
Never valued.
only worthy of his stare,
His appraisal.
his approval.
For
For I am woman.
Through his lens, I am chattel. Like an object for disposal according to his whim.
His anger.
His lust.
And with his passion satiated, I am discarded, like the used postage stamp.
Until the next time.
And the next.
And the next.
What care I for his world?
Where praise rings out for his achievements. Where victories are celebrated with applause. His conquests over me.
And me.
And me.
So tick, tock. Yes, the sound of my body clock. It remains near. And I hold it dear, for here in the shadows it offers comfort.
What care I for his world?
While my suffering is the measure of his greatness, my abuse the measure of his power, my subjugation the value of his stock, and my silence his currency for trade?
Sound the alarm, it's time to take stock. In the darkness it is safe, but it is time for more. In the shadows I exist, but it is my time to soar. If there is no peace, then let's go to war, and if our time is up, then I
Tick, tock. Let us die.
And may our flowing blood
End the silence.
It is with pride, humility, and immense gratitude that I accept this. It is with gratitude, pride, and yet humility that I stand here on and in acknowledgement of all the hard work that my team have put in. And in accepting this award, I really should lead with humility.
Yeah, humility is good. Lead with humility.
Matt, I can't afford to appear pompous.
Tonight, Levi, you can appear anyhow you like. You could drop your pants and flash the committee. You'll have the meeting out of your hand.
Oh, I wonder about you sometimes.
Levi, this is going to be great. There'll be no limit to the grants we'll be able to access now. Corporate, NGO, there'll be governments bending over backwards just to get a piece of you. And if the do-gooders continue with 10%, then we're going to catapult into the top 6 easily.
We don't need their 10%, baby. Have the phone side ringing yet? We're going to have half the developing world chomping at the bit. Congratulations, Levi. We've done it. You've done it.
And let's not get ahead of ourselves, Samuels. Nothing is guaranteed.
Oh, it's guaranteed as night follows day.
What do the papers say?
The European Union is sniffing. Chilean government's on board, though.
I know personally the DRC are just waiting for the announcement of your award. Levi, you've done it. Allow yourself a pat on the back.
And if that is all true, how come I can't hear the phones ringing?
What? News hasn't hit yet. What time is it in Africa anyway? The East have fallen asleep, and the West haven't woken up yet.
We're not counting chickens, Levi. It's in the bag.
Yes, see, even the competition acknowledged that you're the best. We were the first in Haiti. We did the most in Montserrat. You even single-handedly fixed the mess that Jacob left in Eastern Europe.
Yes, and that school for those kids in Ghana was no mean feat, Levi. Personally, I think you're doing yourself a huge disservice here. While I admire your humility, let's be honest with ourselves. There's no one more deserving of this award than you. And no charity better placed to take full advantage of the new legislation.
Well, if you put it like that.
The kids, they work with you well. They respond to you well.
Respond well. They love him. They love you.
Oh, okay, let's not say that too loudly
Yes.
in public.
You do know the wars have ears?
This nonsense will soon blow over, Levi, and will all be forgotten.
And what about Lansing?
What about Lansing?
That's right. What about Nancy? Alright, she's no team player, but she's no one's fool. And a smear campaign is the least anybody wants.
And
especially her.
I was about to say that if you both think you can predict or second guess her, then you're already beaten.
What she got, Levi? Rumours, hearsay, gossip, nothing that will stand up. Nothing.
Alright, this is meant to be a celebration. So let's crack open a bottle and let's forget about Lansing. And if she does rear her head, we'll just pour her a drink. That usually does the trick. One for Levi. One from that. And one for myself. Maybe two for myself. Lovely. Okay, a toast to Levi Harrington. A word from the good book. Now abides these three things: faith, hope, and charity. And Levi Harrington's the biggest thing in faith and charity, bigger than the Salvation Army and the Red Cross combined.
Bigger than the Pope.
Bigger than...
And yes, let's not tempt fate, Thomas.
I'm not tempting anything, Levi. Don't underestimate the impact that this award will have on those numbers.
Oh yes, we could all retire now if we weren't so bent on doing the Lord's work. Wells to dig, tummies to fill. It would be an absolute travesty if we stop now.
Right, let's get to the award ceremony. What time's the car coming?
6:30.
So, there is time for another drink?
All three.
Yeah.
Matt, are you sure you don't want one?
I'm drinking with you in spirit.
You do know it's against his religion. Shh. It's against mine too. Matt, we do good work.
Yeah.
And long may it continue.
Yes, making the world a better place. One crisis at a time.
Samuels, are you toasting creating the crises or solving them?
Solving, Matt. Always solving.
There's no need you two to be cynical. We do good work. Matt, we do great work. We are the hope to millions in the face of suffering. Hundreds of thousands displaced. And there are convoys upon convoys filled with food parcels, medical supplies, shelters.
We're already convinced you're preaching to the converted.
You can see it now, can't you? Yeah. Rebuild UK. Convoys is coming over there. Food parcels. You know, like the UN literally looking to us for salvation. I think we have a little something.
Be careful what you wish for, gentlemen.
Thank you. Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Isn't anyone going to offer me a seat?
Oh, you'd be around long enough to merit one.
Yes, we've got plans for this evening, you see. A small matter of the awards ceremony.
Charity awards ceremony. Where faith organisations and NGOs go to pat themselves on the back for all the sterling work they've been doing for the past 4 years.
Which I'm sure you'll be attending.
Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Oh, but you thought you would drop round and offer your congratulations and best wishes.
Not.
You know me too well.
Some better than others.
Think I'll let that one go, shall I?
Or what? What's the threat this time?
Oh, Levi. You really do need to keep your pit bull muzzled. You know we can have him put down. Quite legitimately. Under the Dangerous Dogs Act.
Matt! What do you want, Lansing?
Me? Oh. Thank you for asking. It's what I've always wanted, right? Your church, your charity, shut down. Your head on a plate and your ass behind bars.
Oh, why stop there? Just say what you really want.
Oh, it's no secret that you want to see my work destroyed. But our destinies, they are inextricably linked. So if you rock my boat, you would inevitably get swallowed up by the waves. Are you prepared to pay that price? And even if you are, is it a price worth paying?
Oh, that's it. That's it right there. Spin, your charades. God, you've got the whole world eating out your hands, haven't you? I cannot believe they have just voted you bunch of crooks. Number one, faith-based charity.
Oh!
Please.
It was a free and fair vote.
Oh.
Lansing, what do you want?
Oh! She's made that clear. I want to see your work destroyed and your ass behind bars. But what she hasn't said, gentlemen, is how does she intend to achieve it?
I'll go to the awards ceremony. You should. And in your speech, you're going to say, with great sorrow and regret, that you cannot accept the award.
That's insane.
And even though you're denying the rumours of illegal and criminal activity, oh, you will be stepping down. So as not to take away from the charity's great work, and sponsors and donors don't lose faith in your work.
Keep taking the tablets, Dyke. Are you out of your tiny mind?
Just call me a dyke. Oh, the fox and the grapes. I'm not out of my mind, but he will be if he doesn't accept my offer.
Sorry, guys. Sorry for being slow, but I don't recall hearing any offers.
No. It sounded more like an ultimatum to me.
Oh, Lance, I won't be coy with you. I know those rumours are out there, and I do know that you, more than anyone else in the world, would love those rumours to be true. But I can categorically assure you that there's no proof. Not one shred of evidence that incriminates me or any member of my team. If there were, then the Board of Governors of the Council of Churches would not have voted as they did. They would at least have challenged me, asked me for my version of events, but as they have not, they have seen these rumours for what they are. Nothing more than tittle-tattle.
You finished? Do you know what sickens me about you, Levi?
Oh, pray tell.
It's not that you and your team have got the morals of sewer rats, or that your self-serving egoism and your narcissistic egotism knows no bound. You're a bunch of men. I expect nothing more. But what sickens me is you chose, for your hunting ground, the charity sector. 'Cause that's churches. That's charity relief. Which means you prey on the most desperate and vulnerable. Those who are clutching at straws for relief from depression, hardship, perceived or real, tangible or intangible. And then you position yourselves as gods, saviours of mankind, because that's what you are to them. That is what they perceive you to be. And then in their torment, in their misery, in their heartache, you reach out their hands and you say, come, I'm going to make you whole. What choice do they have? Huh? For that, I despise you. For that, I will never cease to be the voice for those who are so afraid, they're too afraid to speak out, for fear of retribution, or those whose voices, they're too far away, Levi. Their voices, their screams, their tears, they're buried at sea, buried beneath the waves. But one thing I thank you for, sir.
Oh, pray tell, what was that?
You asked if I had proof. Thank you. I'm not insulting my intelligence by denying it.
What will be the point? You've obviously bought into the gossip and the rumour.
Of course we're denying it. It's rubbish. Have you ever got your hands dirty? Where you stand there in your designer suit or power dressed and smelling of expensive French perfume. And you rub shoulders with politicians and multi-millionaires, but you do not have a clue about what's going on down the ground. We have to provide for women and children who are one meal away from death. We have to leave families at night with nothing between themselves and the elements but a thin sheet of tarpaulin whilst we go back to five-star hotels. We are not perfect. What we do isn't perfect. Lansing, look around you. It's not a perfect world.
What's all this arguing about? Get your game faces up. Levi Harlem, you of all people do not want to be late on this special day.
No, sir.
Merrick, good to see you. How you doing?
Good, sir.
You're looking great. Aren't you, Samuels, how are you doing? You're looking great also. Wow.
Bishop.
Catherine Lassie, and you to come over and offer congratulations.
Congratulations.
Jolly good. Just as I thought. Where's that Christian spirit? No use crying over spilled milk. You're still young. There's no reason why you can't be nominated next quadrillion.
Bishop, you think this is about the award? You think that's what I'm...
Where's that charitable spirit? Huh? All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and oh yeah, we all want the same things.
We do?
Oh, we should.
You don't.
We do not.
No. Is it good enough we just use the right words? Great words to just attract donations, secure grants, win awards. We have been entrusted with the resources to promote dignity, equity, equality, and underneath it all we just prey on the vulnerable? The weak ones, the very ones we've been empowered to help. Huh?
What are you blabbering on about? What is she talking about? Huh? Oh? I see. Well, Lansing, it looks as though you have the floor. We're all ears.
Okay. So, Rebuild UK has grown from this fledgling church department delivering community services to this multi-million-pound organisation. At its head, Mr. Levi Harrington, CEO, policymaker, fixer.
All of which we know.
Hence the award.
Which we're now running late for, come on!
Who are we awarding? Rebuild UK or the figurehead Harrington?
Rebuild UK. For all its hard work, its achievements, lives changed forever. Levi Harrington is the perfect bridge between the faith communities and charitable relief organizations. I'm sure you do not need me to reel off his curriculum vitae. You are as familiar with it as I am.
Yes, Bishop. But Levi Harrington should not be the face of any church or charity organisation. Would he be your choice? Your real choice if you knew his true legacy? Women and children, they're fed. They're restored physically, but their lives, Bishop, they're destroyed physically, psychologically.
Catherine, there's no evidence. There's
No,
nothing
just
to-
a minute. Hold your horses. These are serious allegations, Catherine. I respect you too highly to even contemplate that this could be based on rumor or conjecture. But I haven't heard a thing from the commissioner in Haiti. Not a whisper.
I didn't mention Haiti.
You did not?
Nope.
I thought you did.
Wow.
Where were you talking about, if not Haiti?
I'm not saying it's not Haiti, Bishop. I'm just saying I never mentioned Haiti. So, of all the countries in all the world, you pick Haiti.
Do not play games with me, Lansing.
I have enough to have him locked up. You think I'm here to play? Roll the dice.
Roll the dice. Roll the dice. Are you out of your tiny little mind, woman? Who do you think you're talking to? Levi! Sort out this accuser.
Lansing, what? I'm not going to apologize. And I'm certainly not going to resign. You've got nothing. No proof, not one shred of evidence. No one is going to stand up in a court against me. They need me. Oh, they want me. They love me. When they're hit by fire, earthquake, famine, or drought, they think that God is angry with them and punishing them for their sins, so they can't turn to Him. Their governments, well, they don't have two coins to rub together because they have filled their Swiss bank accounts with embezzled funds from their country's meager resources, so they cannot turn to their politicians. So, who's left? Oh, that would be me. The only one willing to get their hands dirty. As a leader in God's church, as a shepherd of his flock, I provide spiritual comfort. As Rebuild UK, I provide. I provide physical food, sustenance, and shelter. As a mentor, I provide social guidance, and as a friend, I provide emotional support. So no, Catherine, you won't find anyone to stand up against me. Because do you know what? I am their Moses.
Time to part the Red Sea, Moses. That's the only way out of Egypt today.
Who are these 3 women?
I think Moses is best placed to answer that question, Bishop.
Oh, it happened a long time ago. It shouldn't have happened. He's sorry. He's moved on. We've all moved on. We're all sorry. In fact, we should do as Christians do, relinquish ourselves from our past and move on.
Excuse me. You know these people. I see. Well, I'm going to the award ceremony. I'll explain that there's been a delay. Levi, you got 1 hour. Sort out this mess. Catherine Lansing,
Sir,
whatever the outcome of this little charade, you burnt your bridges. This will not end here. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching out to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before.
Abby, why did you come?
I've not come for a fight, Levi. I've come for peace. Back then, life for me was bad. No one to turn to on long, cold, lonely nights. Crying through the night because I couldn't sleep. I pined for a family, for a mother that would nurture me, for a father that would comfort me. I wanted those things so badly, to feel safe, to feel loved. I wanted those things so badly.
And I loved you.
You destroyed me. You don't understand love. You don't even love yourself. I struggled with that for years, wondering how a man could say that he loved me, that he loved my people, that he loved his God, and systematically abuse his gift from God. You said to me that I was a gift to you from God, Levi. And at 13 years old, you destroyed this temple!
And why did you come?
Well, what do you mean?
Abby,
Why did I come?
Okay, all right, that's enough. You asked for evidence, Levi. Evidence.
What? So they want an apology? Well, that's nothing. We can do that. Just say you're sorry. He's sorry.
There will be no apology today. The only thing I am sorry for is that you all appear to have wasted your time. I don't know what Miss Lansing has promised or offered you, but an apology, it's an admission of guilt. And I am not guilty of any. I am the leader of the Southern Council of Churches. I am the CEO of Rebuild UK, which is on the verge of becoming one of the most influential disaster relief charities in the United Kingdom. I have spent the past 5 years building medical centres, churches, in parts of the world that neither Bishop Gibson or the church president herself would ever dream of visiting. I have been out there for months at a time, saving lives, making you all feel safe.
May God have mercy on your soul.
What?
Spending all that time with all those children must have been hell.
If that's what she wants.
My pet, what have I done to make you want to hurt me this way? And two, beloved, when your family came to me, so hungry they could not stand, so thirsty that no tears would flow when everyone else had turned you away. Who gave you food? Who gave you shelter? And now, you want to betray me. For what? 30 pieces of silver.
Marianne, no. Marianne, you've got nothing to explain. You've got nothing to justify. You don't let him get under your skin. Okay? Sophia! Go on after her, okay? I'll be along in a moment.
That went well.
Why don't we crack open a bottle and forget this all happened?
You're not a comedian, Samuel. In fact, you're a joke. You! This is not going away. A bottle of fine wine and a sack of mace. You are sick. You are one sick. Even the word predator is too civilized for you. Let me tell you something. Those girls, tearful or not, scared or not, they will speak out. They've suffered for long enough, the lot of you. It's time. It is time to end this silence.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not asleep, and I'm not drunk.
What are you doing here? Where's Matt? Where's Samuel?
Oh, they're there? Aren't they there?
Levi, people are talking.
Oh, who's talking?
Everyone.
Let them talk. It's what people do.
Yes, but everyone's talking but you, Levi.
And what would you have me say?
How about the truth?
And what truth would that be?
The reason why you weren't at the awards ceremony. Bishop Gibson said that you were sick, Levi, but you're not sick.
I am sick. I'm sick of the sound of your voice. I am sick of your questions. And I am sick of you smothering me. For heaven's sake, woman, just give me some room to breathe. And pass me another bottle.
You've had enough, don't you think?
And when I want your opinion, I will tell you what it is. Now, get me another drink. If I have to get up.
I need to tell you something.
Oh, don't you ever stop.
No, it's important.
Oh, tell me when I get home.
No, it can't wait, Levi.
Oh, it can wait!
I'm going to tell you this. Not out of respect for you, but just for the fact that you are my husband. I have spoken to Catherine Lansing.
That woman is a fool with delusions of grandeur. Don't listen to a word she says. She's after my job. She wants my head on a stick.
And I'm going to give it to her.
What, Connie? Are you insane? Do I have to use this? Do I?
That's just it, though. You've been using it for 25 years. And I haven't said a word. Because I've watched you preach in the pulpit that the greatest commandment is to love my fellow man. And I would sit there, covered head to toe in makeup, to cover up my bruises and my shame. But now I realize it is not my shame. It is yours. And my silence is not helping you. It is enabling you. I have given up trying to understand you, Levi. I stood by you when no other woman would. Because I kept telling myself that if I continue to love you, that if I continue to serve you, then maybe one day, the God that you love would come down and touch your brain like he touched Jacob's thigh. And then I realized that can't happen. How can it? Because you don't love God. You do not even love yourself. Go on, hit me! But I will not be wearing makeup to cover up your crimes. I could have lived with this. I could have accepted it as my lot. But taking advantage of young women, some barely more than young girls. What type of monster are you?
Catherine Lansing is a liar. And you will not speak to her again.
That's just it, though. I have been silent for far too long. So I'm going to speak to Catherine Lansing, and I'm going to speak to Bishop Gibson, and I'm going to speak to the police.
Connie, they're lies. I swear to you that they're all lies.
I'm not talking about that. I know nothing about them. I'm talking about me. Me!
Connie. Please don't do this.
I have repented.
I love you.
When did you start loving me?
The very first time I saw you. Outside that old butcher's in Market Street. You're pulling an old trolley. I'll never forget that day.
So when did you stop?
I never stopped. I've loved you for every minute of every day since then.